Hey everybody, it's Pastor Bill Hugo at St. Matthew in Columbia Heights. Welcome back to another video devotion. We are still in the Psalms this week. I've been working in the Psalms in my devotional life this summer, and today I want to look at Psalm 24. It comes right after Psalm 23, that well-known, the Lord is my shepherd. Psalm 24 isn't nearly as well known, but I think it has some important stuff to say to us. David starts out Psalm 24 by talking about the fact that everything in the world is God's, and that our role is to manage it. Our role is just to be here in what is God's. And in the middle part of the psalm, he looks at, well, who has a special place in God's presence? And he says in the middle of the psalm, he says, it's those with clean hands, a pure heart, those who do not lift up their soul to what's false. Well, that's who has a special place. We know that in the cross, Jesus has made us clean and made us pure, and we have a special place in God's presence. But what I really want to focus on is what's at the end of the psalm, the last 4 verses, where David says this: "Lift up your heads, O gates, and be lifted up, O ancient doors, that the King of glory may come in." Who is this King of glory? The Lord, strong and mighty. Lift up your heads, O gates, and lift them up, O ancient doors, that the King of glory may come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord of hosts. He is the King of glory. So I think what David is telling us here in this psalm is, yes, everything's God's. And yes, God has given us a special place in it. But there's something we have to do. We have to make time and we have to make room for, as David says, the King of glory to come in. He says, lift up your heads, lift up your gates. Make time and make room for the King of glory to come in. Some of you have shared with me that you have a special place in your home where you can go and everyone knows not to disturb you, and you have your Bible and you have your devotional books, and there you go to read, to spend time with God, to pray. And that's your place. You're with God, your time with God. You've made room and you've made time. And I think the rest of us who aren't doing that, I think it's important that we do that we make room for this King of glory. Everything's his. He's given us a special place in it through the perfect life and innocent death of Jesus. And now we make room and we make time that the King of glory will come in. So pick a place that can be yours, your place to connect with God. Set aside a time, a special time each day to connect with God, that the King of glory may come in. Let's work on that this week. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.